to do that.
And on our nuclear deal with Iran, this administration continues to send signals that it wants to withdraw. Here we're trying to reduce nuclear tensions in the world. This administration wants to take us back.
I don't think a nuclear deal with Iran that puts Iran with a nuclear weapon in 10 years is reducing nuclear tensions, number one. Number two, with respect to Cuba.
Look at North Korea right now.
With respect to Cuba, the Cuban hostility to its own people and what's going on in that country has increased since we've opened up. Well, number three, President Obama did nothing with respect to Venezuela. He sat quietly while Chavez and Maduro destroyed that country. Finally, President Trump is stepping forward. There's a lot of areas.
We haven't done much either. The only thing the president's done is say that we have a military option for Venezuela. What that does is gives Maduro the justification to clamp down.
So the answer is, of course, do nothing. This is the problem with the idea that we can't step forward and exert American influence and actually threaten.
But
I think threatening sometimes is good if we follow it up.
The stated policy is that we're not going to do that. So the problem here is, what is the policy?
I just want to say, I think the fact that we're having this discussion and it's not just Democrats and Republicans sort of having a healthy debate, but it's among Republicans, tells us a lot about the state of affairs. Go ahead, Neera.
I was just going to say, it's fascinating to me that we're all critical about President Obama on North Korea, right, because of the acceleration of the program. But essentially,
and President Bush, I would say, before that.
I agree, but President Obama actually put in place a regime to stop Iran from becoming North Korea. Iran is not testing nuclear weapons. They are not threatening their neighbors with nuclear bombs. And you are opposed to that. And you're just talking about the possibility of Iran getting a nuclear bomb in 10 years. They have. North Korea has a bomb now. The international order stopped that. Instead of applauding that, you want essentially a world in which there is nothing else. Iran
the difference
gets a
is
bomb.
that North Korea is considered a rogue nation, and there are multiple UN sanctions against North Korea. What President Obama has done is put Iran on a path to legitimate nuclear weapons, and that's the problem.